Is it time for the history books already? Has posterity come to claim me for the ages so soon? Doesn't seem even remotely possible, yet there you are. There you sit like an army of judges ready to praise the victor and fold the vanquished into the forgotten pages of history.
Our guests today are Tom Dugan, the actor-writer of Robert E. Lee, Shades of Grey, and Mel Johnson, Jr., the play's director. As a director, what interested you about the project, and especially as an African-American director, what particular challenges did you face in directing a play about the military leader of the Confederacy?
My immediate reaction was, interesting. So once I found out more of the human being of who Robert E. Lee was, I thought it was worthy of, my participation.
There are few, I believe, in this enlightened age who will not acknowledge that slavery is a moral and political evil. However, there are those who insist it is a necessary evil. Perhaps this whole war has been God's punishment for that national sin. The sincere abolitionists are motivated by what they see as their moral obligation to free 4 million slaves. However, the radical Republicans are motivated by what they see as an opportunity to make 4 million more Republicans. And the religious zealots are motivated by what they see as a chance to get their names in the newspapers. I believe that freeing the slaves is as noble a cause as can be undertaken. However, if done improperly, may do more harm than good. As yet, no plan has been created for these 4 million new Americans once being given their freedom. It must be considered that for the past 250 years, this peculiar institution has been woven into the very fabric of our culture. After dropping off the Pilgrims at Plymouth Rock, the Mayflower's next voyage was to retrieve slaves from Africa for America. Since the beginning of this century, the U.S. Constitution has stipulated that a Negro may be counted as 3/5 human. Now tell me, how quickly will the average American change his views and embrace these former slaves as equals? At the beginning of this war, I proposed to President Davis a type of proclamation of gradual emancipation. I believed, as did Abraham Lincoln in 1861, that a gradual emancipation would have sooner rectified slavery's evils than did the storms and tempests of this fiery controversy.
Let me ask both of you maybe a final question. If you're succeeded in this play, both as director and actor, what do you want the audience to come away with?
I would like the audience to say, that was exciting. I didn't know that. That was gripping.
When the guns fell into silence, a death-like stillness reigned over the field. Each army remained in breathless expectation of something yet to come. The attacking column, numbering 15,000 men, descended into the field. For a moment, the enemy seemed lost in disbelief as our men advanced with the steadiness and precision of a review. The massive enemy began to panic and retreat like water from the shore before a great tidal wave. Pickett's bloodied men poured over the wall with shouts of victory. "No, you may not take our home!" Pickett's undaunted men looked back for the supporting columns, for now was the time for them to come to the aid of their victorious comrades. There was no one. The field commanders, anticipating that the attack would fail, fell back. Pickett's men were left entirely unsupported. On every side, the enemy closed in, crashing over them like an overwhelming tide.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.